Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. It's a pick a card reading and it's what's coming in for you in 3 months time. So what's life going to be like for you in 3 months time? So we have 3 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. So if you'd like to take a moment and decide which pile resonates with you, and then we'll continue. And with pile number 1, and the cards are the 2 of Wands, Temperance, High Priestess, 2 of Abundance, a new beginning, 6 of Action, look for a sign, your higher self, inner peace, be decisive, Angel, Embryo card, and the Labyrinth. Okay, so just a reminder as usual that this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So what's your life going to be like in 3 months time? What's coming in for you guys? What are the energies like? Well, I can see straight away we have a number of cards that refer to your intuition. We have the higher self, we have the High Priestess, we have the Angel, Embryo, the Labyrinth. Yeah, so definitely you'll be tapping into your intuition more and more as time goes on. Because we have here the 2 of Abundance card, and this is the 2 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. So this talks about, say you're in a situation where you're going to be doing a lot of balancing. You could back and forth in, say, 3 months time. So there'll be a lot going on, and I know for some of you it'll definitely be related to work or finances. So, and for some of you you'll be thinking about changing jobs or careers, even going to start out on your own as an entrepreneur or whatever. And so you'll be kind of trying to get out of one job and move into another. You'll be busy, you'll be very busy, and it's something that you really want to do, and this card is saying that's great, you go for it, but you just, I suppose, mind yourself in the process and try and don't take it too seriously. Bring a bit of playful energy into it. It even says here, make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. So try and bring a little bit of light-hearted energy into it, that it's not just all work. You need a little bit of balance. But you're onto something very good. Whatever this is, this situation, be it work or whatever, there's a new beginning coming in for you. This is the equivalent of the Fool card. And yeah, you're at the start of something really good. So whatever it is you're trying to achieve here that you're juggling with, keep on with it, focus. Decide what you want to do and go for it, because it's saying that this is a new start for you and it's a good start. And don't let your fears get in the way. And also that there may be somebody's going to help you as well. Somebody may come in to actually help you out with this situation and lend you support. But it's saying follow whatever it is. Follow your dreams in this situation and really, really focus on it, because we have the 6 of Action here. And the 6 of Action is the 6 of Wands. And it's a victory card. It's saying, yeah, whatever it is you're trying to achieve here, you're going to achieve it, and it's going to be something that will bring you a lot of joy and happiness, and it's the right thing for you, and not to hesitate. Go for what you want. Because over here we have the 2 of Wands card. So this is almost like this is you. You're looking at what you want to achieve. It's kind of a planning card. You're looking out into the world to see what things you can possibly do, but you're kind of caught between the two. You have the comfort of your present life, but you're also thinking about what you can achieve. You're kind of juggling in your mind as well as actually juggling in the physical world what you want to do. So this reading is about, it's kind of telling you to focus. Decide what you want and go for it. That's really important. And don't let anything kind of take you off that. that track, because we have the Be Decisive card. So this is saying, obviously, decide what you want to do. But it's also saying you're really going to have to reevaluate how you operate in terms of other people, because I think for some of you, you help a lot of people, or you're there for other people a lot, and a lot of people may come to you with their problems or whatever. And this card is kind of saying you may need to back away from that somewhat. You're going to have to put your own needs first. To do what you need to do without burning yourself out, you're going to have to put your own needs first. And some people won't like that, particularly if they become dependent on you giving them advice or help. You need to back away from that and focus on your own needs for a while at least. I'm not saying you stop helping everybody, but you don't do it if it's at your own expense, because now or in 3 months' time you need to focus on what you need to do. And if you do, great things are coming in for you. And we have the Angel Umbriel card, and this is very much talking about the same thing. It's about communication and adaptability, and I think, and it is a card about someone who's who supports other people. So this is you, and that you may need to watch your own boundaries a bit more now, because you don't want people to tire you out, particularly when you have work you need to do for yourself, when you need to focus on your own needs. It's a bit of a balancing act, but it's saying just be aware of that. Okay. And like we have the Labyrinth card, and that's all about your journey. So it's saying it's important that you focus on your journey, and this is a journey of completion. So this, whatever you're doing here, is going to, with the Victory card, of course, that's going to be something that will bring you so much, not just possible material gain, but you're going to develop a lot with it, personally, spiritually as well. There's a few lessons in here, possibly about putting your own needs first for a change, or balancing those, and that's important. And we have the Angel Answer card over here. It's saying about look for a sign. Now that sign can also, the sign can come in the form of a person coming to help you, but it's also saying, as you will be very busy doing all this juggling, just be aware that you don't get too caught up in it, that you don't see opportunities that are coming in for you. You don't miss those opportunities. Because sometimes when you're really, kind of stressed or busy, you just don't see the obvious, or you may not see, or it may not be that obvious, maybe subtle enough. Try not miss those signs. And also, any situations that seem like coincidences aren't really coincidences. They're the angels telling you, trying to show you the sign, or anyone that's showing up around your life or in your life around that time. They may be there to help you. So don't miss all those signs. They're there to help. And we have the higher self card. So there again, this is the cards that the Spirit is saying, this journey that you're going to be going on in the 3 months' time is something that's going to bring you a lot of joy personally, joy and happiness, and it will really help develop you personally as well. And I think you will be tuning a lot more into your own intuition. You'll need to do that. You need to focus more on yourself. Absolutely. It'll be about focusing on your own inner needs. And we see here as well, we have the Inner Peace card. It's all about finding inner peace, no matter what the situation you're in is, no matter how busy you are, whatever's going on, to try and foster that inner peace. Which all ties into this. And for some people, it will be about, meditating. For others, it can be whatever it is that really helps you focus inwards. It could be going to the gym, going for a walk, whatever. Bring your dog for a walk, petting your pet, whatever. It's about tuning inwards. And that may not be something that you do a lot of, but it's important. So we have the High Priestess card. And this is saying that you have all the answers you need within you. and it's just time to look inward a bit, or a lot. And if you tune inwards, tune into your intuition, the journey will be a lot easier for you. But as I said, you know, you follow your own lead, you'll get there. And you'll be very, very happy with the outcome. Yeah, and we have the Temperance card. And of course the Temperance card, it's very much about balance as well, and healing. So this situation in some ways will be quite a healing situation for you. You know, you'll be standing up for yourself in a lot of ways. You'll need to do what you need to do. But the Temperance card is also saying you have everything you need within you to do this. You know, you'll have other people maybe coming in to help, but really you can do it anyway. But take the help if it's offered. You know, anyone that shows up and they're offering help, go for it. Yeah. So that's it. So 3 months time you're going to be very busy, if you're not busy already. But focus on what you want, tune into your intuition, tune out others if they're not helping, and do what you need to do. Okay. So I hope you like this reading. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. We have pile number 2, and the cards are the Sun, 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Action, Helper of Action, 2 of Emotion, the situation will improve, the vast universe, community, accept what is dying, Angel Muriel, I believe, and Angel Isda. Okay, so just a reminder, this is the general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So, what's your life going to be like in 3 months' time? Okay, well, you're going to be very busy anyway, I can see that. We have 2 10 of Wands cards. 10 of Wands here and 10 of Action. And they came out, well, beside each other. So, this is talking about a lot going on. Well, I'll read this actually. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Okay, that kind of sums it up really. So you're going to be very busy in 3 months' time, and you're going to be working very hard. You're working on something. It could be a project, it could be a personal project, and you may need to just watch the, you know, the balance between the career and personal life, but just not to take on too much responsibility. So if there's any responsibilities you can, or any burdens you can get rid of, do. Make things as easy as possible for yourself, because you have a lot going on and you're working towards something, and that's good. Now we have beside it here with the Helper of Action. So this could represent, this is the equivalent, I think, of the Knight of Wands. So I think there could be somebody there that's willing to help you if you let them in. This is quite similar actually to the first reading, but the message is similar as well, just to watch the balance. And if there's someone willing to give you a hand, then by all means take it. Because I think, well, I can see here with this angel card, this is talking about health and well-being, and so you have to watch what's going on here, that you don't overdo it, because it could, you know, could have effect on your health. And this card is particularly about nutrition and well-being, so make sure that you're eating properly, you're doing the basics properly, you're getting enough rest, you're doing all of that stress management if there's a lot going on. So watch it there, because you don't want to, as I said, burn out before you get to where you want to go, and that's important. And the other thing, which we have this other angel Muriel card, and this talks about self-reliance, self-containment, which is all very good. It's good to be self-reliant, but I think in this reading it's kind of almost like a warning, like, you know, the flip side to that is you overdo it. You don't ask for help when you need it, or you don't use help that's there for you, you know. And that also, I think the other thing is that for some of you at least, you may hold back. You may not always speak up when you need to speak up. You're kind of so, you know, that's the self-reliance kind of going a bit. You know, it's like that you kind of hold it inwards when you really need to speak your truth more. And I think that's the other main message is you got to stop doing that. You know, you got to speak up. And this card, accept what's dying, I think it kind of relates to that. If you want to move forward with this situation, whatever you're working on, you're going to have to use other people. You're going to have to get help from other people. And other people are willing to help, definitely. There's a whole community of people here that will support you. Because if you can do that, we have the Six of Wands, which is a victory card again. This is you on stage. So, and this may be something very different for you. This will bring you recognition. And I know you may be the type of person that may shy away from it, because some of you definitely are. This is saying, you know, you got to stop kind of hiding your light. You got to start stepping into the light now, because you have a lot to show the world. And I think up to now you may not have been standing in your power as much as you need to or could do. But whatever you're working on will bring you recognition. If you go with the flow of the whole situation, you know. But it will require you to get, you know, to get help from others, support, that is, whatever project you're working on. That you're not just one person on your own. And I think to achieve this, you're going to have to use or get the help of other people. This is the vast universe card. So this is a reminder that you're not one person on your own. The universe, we're all connected. And that you can only get so far on your own, but you do need the help of others. You do need the support of others. More than anything, that's the most important thing. Absolutely. So now we have also here the Two of Emotion, and this is the equivalent to the Two of Cups card. So I think as well, this can indicate, particularly in a work situation, this could indicate somebody coming in to help you. It could be a partnership, something like that. But I know for some of you this will relate to a personal matter as well. And I think for some of you definitely there will be a personal relationship that may not be going as well as it could be. And this card is coming in to say that situation will improve. So any personal relationships that might be quite trying or demanding at the moment, particularly maybe a love relationship, don't give up on it. Hang in there a bit longer. Now obviously you have to use your discretion on that, because this is a general card reading. But we have the angel card is saying this situation will improve, and it talks particularly about personal relationships or a love relationship. So don't give up on it. Excuse me. Don't give up on it just yet. That's what they're saying. But as I said, use your discretion. You know, maybe you've put a lot into the relationship. You know, you have to decide. But the angels are saying, not just yet. Give it another chance. And we have the Sun card. So this is a beautiful card. So guys, whatever you'll be working on in 3 months' time, it's going to bring a lot of abundance and joy into your life. Now there'll be a bit of work involved, no doubt, and it will mean you stepping into the light. Of course, the sun is all about the light. So you'll be seen. You may not have been seen up to now, but you will be seen, and you'll be recognized as such. But this is also about your own personal power, and the sun is all about growth. So this success will even bring more success to you if you wish. It's a very powerful card. And yeah, it'll bring happiness and joy, which is wonderful. But just, I suppose, just watch that you don't overdo it in the process. Mind your health, most important. Mind your health, your physical health, your emotional health. Make sure you're eating, sleeping properly. Get the support where you need it. Fix any relationships, or do what you need to do there and go with the flow. Step into your power, step into the light, and you'll have a great result. The Sun. Okay, so that's 3 months time, 3 months onwards. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Pile number 3, and the cards are the Lovers, Queen of Wands, the Wheel, 8 of Wands, Open Your Heart, Healer of Abundance, Compromise, Letting Go, Stillness, Reflect on Your Truth. This is Angel, Barakil and Sophia. Okay. So just a reminder, this is a general card reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So 3 months time, what's going to be happening in your life? First of all, I can see we have 2 Lovers cards. Okay, so before we get to that though, I see we have Reflect on Your Truth. So I think there's going to be a bit of soul searching between now and 3 months time, or around that time at least. And it's saying reflect on your truth. So this card is saying that it's time to really decide where you want to go from now on in your life. What's important to you, what's not that important, what you need to do to move forward. And like, what's interesting is we have these 2 angel cards. The Sophia card talks about getting in touch with your life purpose and potential, and it's almost like up until now you may not have been really doing what suits you best. You may have been doing things to suit other people, or following a life path that was expected of you. This card is saying now is the time to really decide what you want to do. And the Angel Barakil card is also talking about duality and how to come to terms with, I suppose, our shadow side within ourselves, which ironically can relate to the Lovers card as well. So it's integrating both sides of ourselves so that we can move forward to live the life that we want. So it's really saying be true to yourself, and now is the time, because there's a lot coming in 3 months time. So it's you really have to decide to what you want and what you need to do to get there. Because the Lovers card, of course, and we have the 2 of them here, it says open your heart. And indeed, I think the Lovers card can mean, you know, a new romance, or the deepening of an existing romantic relationship towards a very committed one, possibly marriage, all of that. But more than that, the Lovers card talks about coming back into yourself, integrating the 2 sides of yourself. It's that sense of duality as well, harmony within yourself, really deciding, knowing yourself, and coming to terms with your shadow side and moving forward from there. Now, and that's the most important thing, really. It's what you know, be true to yourself. But also, of course, the Lovers card is also the card of choice, so you have that choice to make. But it can also mean in a relationship with another person. For some of you, your relationship may have been going through a kind of a rough patch. It's kind of saying, maybe, you know, give it another chance. Now, this may not resonate with some of you, and if you've already given that person loads of chances, well, just ignore it. But for some of you, it may be worth, you know, giving the relationship another go. But we have the Compromise card here, so it's saying that you have to decide going forward in life, particularly in relation to the Lovers card, what can you compromise and what can't you compromise. So what are your core values? Which core values will you certainly not compromise on, and what's not that important? So what issues can you compromise on? And maybe that's what you need to look at here. But that's, you know, that can apply to anything. It's not just, you know, personal relationships, but at work, anything, any area of your life like that. So it's asking you to decide what's important to you and what's not that important. And really, we have the letting go card. So it's time for you to let go of what you no longer need. You see this woman here, and she's in a way ready to go through that door to a new adventure, as it were. But she needs to let go of these leads here, so she's free to do that. So if there's any, I suppose, if you're sabotaging yourself in any way, just review that and let it go so you can move forward. Because we have the stillness card here, so it's saying you may need to take a bit of time out to focus on that, to review that. But it is important to decide what you can and can't compromise on, because in 3 months' time there's a lot of things happening. And we have the Queen of Wands card. So this is you. This is what you aspire to be, whether you're a man or a woman. And the energy of the Queen of Wands is somebody who knows what she needs to do. She's full of energy, action, vitality. She's not hiding her light under a bushel, as it were. She's not making herself small to make others feel big. She's standing in her truth, and she gets things done. She's creative, abundant. She does what she needs to do. She shines her light. You can see there, it's full of she's full of vitality. And like, we have the Eight of Wands card, so really things are going to start moving in your life within 3 months, or in 3 months' time. And any kind of projects or anything that you've been putting off, be it work or in a personal life, you got to review it now. And if you've been ignoring any kind of feelings or thoughts in relation to something you'd like to do, now's the time to move on it. And we have the Wheel card, so it's like saying you're entering a new phase in your life, and you need to and it's going to be it's abundant phase of transformation, really. So you got to grasp it and run with it. Don't be shy now, don't be hiding away. Do what you need to do. And we have the Healer of Abundance card, which I believe is equivalent to the Queen of Pentacles. So we have another queen, and this queen, she's very good at taking care of others, but she also takes care of herself. She's got the balance right, and she's very, as I said, she's very abundant, very creative, and she's asking you to really start following your heart now and look at what your career and your life purpose is. Start focusing on that. What do you need to do? What do you want to do? So for some of you, there's big career changes coming in, and for some of you, you may want to work for yourself. So she's saying, you know, start focusing on what you want there. Obviously, it's a balance as well. Everything is a balance, as it were. But and for some of you, art and decorations coming through here. So some of you might be thinking about a career in the arts or decoration or design. So have a think about that. That's not going to be relevant for all of you, of course. But yeah, so really, she's saying, what do you need to do? What do you want to do? Follow your heart. And it's all about opening your heart, but following your heart. Because for a lot of you, or for some of you at least, you haven't been doing that up to now. So it's time to stop compromising. You only compromise on the things that really aren't that important to you. You don't compromise on the important things, be it in your personal life or in relationships with people. You know, you respect yourself, and I suppose you teach others how to treat you. So you've got to decide now what your core values are and move from there. Okay, but it's looking good. 3 months' time, there's a lot of things happening. Yeah. And I said, for some of you, it may be new relationships coming in, personal romantic relationships. And for others, it may be relationships at work, maybe a partnership or whatever at work. But it looks good. Okay, so if you like this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.